Oh man, do I ever look haggard? I need a haircut, don't I? Well, I've been on vacation, and I'm still on vacation. So I wanted to just give some quick recommendations of books that I've been reading and rereading. Some of them just for my own enjoyment, some of them for a project that I'm working on, but in no particular order. I think I have about 10, but we'll see. In my quest to get through the Brandon Sanderson novels, I have completed Warbreaker. Really, really, really liked it. Now, this is a standalone. It's considered a standalone. I think it's going to have some other ones coming out within that universe. If you only have one book to read from Brandon Sanderson, I would either to see if you like it or not. So far, I would either say start with Mistborn if you are more into kind of action and things like that, or go with this one, which still has action and things, but it to me it's a little bit more of a personal story. Many might disagree with that. I really liked it. Really liked it. Looking forward to whatever else comes in this series. So I finished that one, and I can check that off the list. Next one is a kid's book, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. If you have a small child, 5 years old to maybe 8, I read it to a 5-year-old, and we really liked it. It's not a laugh. It's pretty deep sometimes. Can be a little bit heavy. It explores death and things like that. But really heartfelt, really nice. I guess going to another little kid's book, The Tale of Angelino Brown. I am not finished this with my youngest daughter yet, but she's loved it. It's different than Edward Tulane in that it's very cute. It's very funny. This man, Bert, finds this little angel in his pocket, and he's a bus driver, and he takes him home to his spouse, and it's a sweet little book, and it's funny. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. These are just the ones that I've been reading with my kids, but I'll go to the ones that I've been, or these 3 are the ones I've been reading with my kids. I've been reading through Harry Potter with my oldest, and this has been her favorite. It's been my favorite so far too. As an adult reader, reading these much later, man, this book is the best one, I think, so far. I think you should go back and read these anyway, but especially read this one. If you're remembering Harry Potter because of the movies, I would suggest go to the books because there's so much that I forgot. And this one's especially great. Rubicon by Tom Holland. This is about the fall of the Roman Republic. I've already read this. I've been rereading it, or some of the chapters for a project. And if you are into history, Roman history, fantastic. And it's not too long. The Man Who Fell to Earth. I read this for the first time. I haven't watched the shows and things like that. Really, really love this book. Moby Dick. I know I want to do a full review, and it'll come, I think, eventually. I think everyone should read this. I know it isn't really for everyone because it does go slow, and it's quite a big book. There's some slow spots, but I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. Ordinary Men is another one that I finished recently. It is about this battalion of the Reserve Police Battalion 101. Now, they would have active recruits to the Army, and then they would have these battalions who would be kind of in charge of, sometimes they would be older men, men that were involved with this is from the Nazi point of view. I mean, this is a German battalion, and they would be in charge sometimes, not of active military duties, but in charge of gathering the Jewish people from the towns, getting orders to do that, and executing them. And the toll it would have on these people who were old enough really to they would do these things, and a lot of these people would not really be indoctrinated into what was happening, but they would just kind of do it anyway. Ordinary men. It's chilling. It is frightening to see how just regular people who seem regular could be eventually compelled to do some of those terrible things that they did. And yeah, anyway, I want to leave that on a downer. Now I'm almost through. Oh, this one. I like to take the jacket off when I'm reading it. I'm almost through Words of Radiance, another Brandon Sanderson Cosmere book. Just over halfway. I suspect I'll be done it in the next few days, and really loved it. Really loved that as well. If you are into magic systems and getting little breadcrumbs of something that's happening and wondering how it all gets put together, he's really into his magic systems and world building. That's where I have found some of the most enjoyment with his books. I don't love all the books that he's written, but I've really enjoyed reading through his story. I don't know if I'm in love with this Stormlight Archive series yet. I loved the ending of the first book. I thought it was fantastic. I'm liking this one so far. We'll see. I might do a full review on that when it's done. Anyway, that was 8 or so books of different genres, and I give them a thumbs up. And maybe not all of them will be for everyone, but if one of them grabbed you, then go ahead and pick them up. And I'm going back to vacation mode. Thanks.